Put your hands up now if you're a man, aged between 28 and 35. Put your hands up. Keep them up if you are in the earning group 20 to 50K. And then keep them up if you've been in a relationship for at least 2 years. Otherwise, drop your hands. All right? Good. Okay, we get the lights up. Let's choose one of you. I'm going to choose from downstairs. So upstairs, you may drop your hands. I'll come to you in a moment. Let's keep your hands up downstairs. All right, wave your hands so I can see you, so I can see more clearly. Okay, all right. I want to get this over this side. So can somebody get it to somebody with a hand up? Doesn't have to be the person nearest you. Just take a look around you. Get it to somebody with a hand up. Okay, could you stand up for me, sir? There's a microphone there. Rest of you can drop your hands. Let me talk to this gentleman. All right, great. What's your name, sir?
Nick.
Nick. Okay, Nick. So we're going to go really specific, Nick. I want you to think of a word, an English word, ideally at least 4 letters, but it doesn't have to be. If you want to go shorter, that's up to you. But have you got something?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Now, whatever you're thinking of, Nick, is the first word that's just come into your head, and I've just stood you up in front of 2,000 people and asked you to do that. I don't want you going home later saying to yourself, he just put me on the spot, I didn't get a chance to think, I bet everyone just thinks of the same word. So right now, Nick, is when you change your mind again and again and again, so you don't have that excuse later on. All right? You can imagine if you like, you're looking through a dictionary, maybe you come across an unusual word, maybe not too unusual, maybe that in itself would be quite predictable. Just take your time, have a look through it. You've got 26 letters to look through. Take your time until you come across a word you're absolutely happy that I could not just rely on everybody thinking of. Have you got something in your mind now? Change your mind as many times as you like. Yes?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, there's a guy with a pen and paper just there. 2 things, Nick. You're going to write this word down nice and large and clearly, please, because we are going to show it around. But, Nick, really importantly, don't let anybody see what you write. Stick it in the envelope when you're done. Thank you. So this is really specific, right? Even more specific than a pet's name. Which actually just reminds me of something. Let me just show you this briefly. Just while Nick's writing his word down. Can I get this to a lady on or near the aisle? Somewhere over here. So, lady on or near the aisle. Somebody, sorry. Just pass it around. Somebody's lady on or near the aisle. Thank you. Somebody stand up with it. Hello, what's your name, madam?
Amanda.
Amanda, nice to meet you. Do you have a mobile phone number? Do you know it off by heart?
Yes.
Yes, could you write it down for me? There's a guy with a pen and paper there. Gentlemen. That's how you do it. People waste so much time. Amanda, don't let anybody see. Just write it down, fold it up, put it in your pocket when you're done. I saw a psychic do this. I always go and see psychic shows when I can. This one was up above a pub, packed out with people in their 60s and 70s, which is maybe why this flew past them. But the psychic asked a lady to write down her mobile phone number, fold it up, put it in a pocket without anybody seeing. You doing that for me, Amanda? Is it out the way? Yep, lovely, thank you. And she said it was a test, that the spirits would be able to tell what the phone number was. Well, which is a bit odd, but, you know, kind of made sense, so I was intrigued. So could you stay standing for me, Amanda, if you don't mind? Thank you. So just get that right out the way in your pocket or something if you've got one. Thank you. So she, and obviously, you know, you try not to be judgmental or, you know, but you try and keep an open mind. But I swear to God, she goes, all right, love, I'm getting your grandma, she's coming through. Does actually sound like it now I've said that out loud. I'm getting your grandma, love. She's giving me a phone number as proof that she's coming through. All right, she's saying, she's giving me an O. She's saying there's an O at the start of the number. Is that right? Is that right, love?
Yeah.
Is there an O at the start? Thank you. Just passing it on, whatever comes through. She's saying, she was the right chatterbox, so she's giving me another number. She's saying, thanks. She's saying a 7. She's saying 07 at the start. Is that right?
Yes.
Is there an 07 at the start? Thank you very much. She's fading away now, love. She's fading away, Petal. But that's something you can take away with yourself. That's £40. You can sit yourself back down. I swear it was pathetic. Sorry, thank you so much, Amanda. It was truly embarrassing. Did that give you enough time, Nick, to write your word down?
It did, yes.
Yes?
Yes, it did.
Yes? Okay, have you put it in the envelope?
Yes.
Yes, good, because I also have an envelope. Okay, so Nick, can you get yourself to the bottom of the stairs on this side? Just push past the camera people over there for me. And can someone who doesn't mind just reading something out briefly just nip up on the stage? Anyone that fancies coming up, quick as you can. Somebody come up here. It's going to be you, I think. What's your name, sir?
Luke.
Luke, give Luke a hand. I've become Luke. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Luke. Can you take this off my back? You take it off my back. Thank you. Pull it off. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Come stand here. Come stand there for me, Nick. Just there. No, Luke, rather. Luke. Nick's over there. Right, Luke, just here. Could you take it out? There's a letter in there. If you take that out for me, I'm going to read this out, but your job is just to check over my shoulder that I'm not changing anything, all right? So I'll take it out. Thank you so much. All right. Are you there, Nick? So look, as I read this out, please, when it gets to the important bit, don't react. So, tonight on the 27th of March, that is tonight, at the Grand Theatre Leeds, that's where we are, I shall ask someone to think of a word. Oh, I did say a man aged between 28 and 35. You are, aren't you? Yes? And in the earning group, 20 to 50K, and in a long-term relationship. Okay. The fact the weather has been cold and overcast today, so you start thinking more about inside sort of things, indoorsy things. The language I used when I asked them to think of a word, and I was using very visual language with the dictionary and so on. The fact that I've stood them up, which means they'll be thinking under pressure, and I got you to change your mind again and again and again, which sort of increases that pressure and starts to kind of push them down certain avenues. All these and other subtle factors will combine to hopefully psychologically force the person to think of a particular word, which is film, all right? Film as in, as in movies or film, right? Camera film, movies and so on. Do you want to bring yourself up here? Come and stand here for me. Thank you. Nick, do you want to keep reading this out? If you just go from there, from the person into the mic. Off you go, Luke. Thank you.
The person who wrote the word has been told not to react. If they have written any word in the English language other than film, this does not reflect badly on Derren or his presented skills.
Fair point. But if out of all the words they could have chosen, they have written film, the audience will go mental. And it does say it there very clearly in print. Mental. You've got this look like this hasn't worked, and I think I know why. Whatever it is, if you take it out, hold it up, show the camera there, like for a good 5 seconds, so everybody can read it. Whatever it is, just shout into the mic as well what it is.
Sorry, I've sealed it.
Oh, you sealed it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the suspense.
No.
Christ.
The word is film.
The word is film, you did! There you go, keep on at that, isn't that better tonight? Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Luke. Thank you too, Luke. Luke and Nick! Hello. Hello, nice to meet you. Come over here for me. We are going to reconstruct an experiment into clairvoyancy. It's a type of psychic ability. And we're going to do it in a birthday kind of way, because it's your birthday. So we will need one vital birthday ingredient for this. Now listen very carefully, Abby. You need to catch one of these for yourself. Catch it, hold on to it, do not let go. But meanwhile, at the same time, if you can just help me get the rest out into the audience. Ready? Catch one. Help me get the rest out, Abby. If they go in the wings, you've got to kick them out. Pass them back in the audience, throw them back. Pass them back, move them around. Pick them up off the floor, pass them around, move them around. Keep them going. Yes, a couple in the wings there, great, thank you. Move them around, pass them around off to the sides, get them back. Excellent, okay, and stop. Stop the fun. Stop the fun. Stop the balloon-related fun. Good. Excellent. Thank you very much. That looks more like a party, and because it's your party, we've got the best seat in the house for you, so take a seat for me there. Thank you. Anything you say, I'm going to ask you to say it nice and clearly into the microphone. All right? Keep hold of your balloon at all times, and as an extra little treat for you, because we're filming, some champagne and 3 Ferrero Rocher. Oh, yeah. I know what you like in Nottingham. I did my research. There you go. All right, so we need some people to take part in our experiment. Would you stand up, please, if you've got a balloon? So, you need to choose 3 people with balloons. Now, I would say don't go for anyone you know. Don't go for anybody going, me, because they're normally a fucking nightmare on stage. And go for 3 people with 3 different coloured balloons. So, nice and clearly, any 3 people you like the look of. Off you go.
The woman in the white dress.
Do you want to start heading up for us? Thank you.
The boy in the striped shirt with the blue balloon.
Striped shirt, blue balloon. Is that you? No, is that check shirt? That
yeah,
guy there?
Shirt,
yeah, up you come, sir.
The pink dress there, blonde hair.
Quick as you can, madam. Thank you. A round of applause for our 3 volunteers. Hello. Hi, what's your name?
Emma.
Emma, nice to meet you, Emma. Can you come and sit in this chair here for me? You go in that one, Emma. On that end. Hello. Hi, what's your name?
Harry.
Harry. If you go in the one on the other end there. Thank you very much. So, Harry, Emma, and you are?
Kelly.
Kelly, nice to meet you, Kelly. Can you go in the middle there for me? Oh, okay, sit yourself down. So, if you just put your balloons in these sort of balloon standy things. So, are you quite happy that these 3 people now represent a fair and random selection of 3 members of our audience? If you are, a clear yes loudly into the mic.
Yep.
Yes? Okay, good. All right, your job now is going to be to divine a 4-digit number using your clairvoyant powers. So we need this 4-digit number for them to try and target in on. So, this is where you come in upstairs. 2 things about the number are very important. It has to be randomly generated. It also has to be a secret number that nobody could know. So if you did this in the interval, if you wrote a digit on a bit of paper, would you please take that bit of paper out now and screw it into a ball? Your job in a moment is to get that ball of paper from where you are sat into the waste paper bin, which I realise is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to come down and give you a hand. Would you stand up, please, with your balls of paper? Up you get. Stand up for me. Excuse me, thank you, let me in, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, very nice, thank you for buying a programme, good, thank you. Excellent. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Keep them coming, don't try, you've got to throw them in. Yellow ones, need some yellow ones, keep them coming, keep them coming. Okay, that's right, there's loads. Stop now, stop. Stop, thank you. A round of applause for our ball throwers. Nicely done, thank you very much, let me through. Good. Excellent. Abby, are you quite happy that was all fair and above board, yes?
Yep.
Yes, stand up for me then. You're going to throw some out to the people here in the front row. All right. If Abby throws you a ball of paper, do not unravel it. You've got to keep it screwed up in a ball, all right? So you're going to throw balls of paper to people in the front couple of rows. We'll do these one at a time. We'll do them one at a time. Just take one for me. So we're going to spread them out a bit. So if you pass that down there for me. Thank you. Take another one. So I want to spread them out as much as possible. So someone right up that end. Thank you very much. Yep, lovely. Do catch them. And another one. Take another one. Great. Thank you very much. Good. Come and sit down for me. So would you be happy, Abby, if we took that now as a 4-digit number? So if we went, what have we got? Is it red first? Hold up. What have you got? Red. What's next? Yellow. And then green. And then blue. Would you be quite happy that that would represent a randomly generated 4-digit number, and also at this point a secret number that nobody could know? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, good. And your job is to now work out what this is, using your innate clairvoyant abilities. And the way you're going to do it is by using these. These are coloured, numbered blocks, little wooden blocks. We'll get them on camera so you can see. We've got a green row, so 0 to 9. We've got a red row, 0 to 9, a blue row, and a yellow row, 0 to 9. Do you want to come and have a look at these? Just come around the back here for me. So Kelly in the middle and Harry at the end. What was your name? Emma. Emma, come here. Just pick a few up and just have a look so you can see what they are. I'll show you one as well. Thank you. Do have a look at it so you can be quite happy. You've got numbers on one side, a question mark on the other, which just tells us which way round the number is. That's all that's for. Happy with that? Yep, good. Thank you. So this is a real experiment. Some of you may know it, and it's called the Target experiment. Do have a look, it's just behind you. Turn and have a look there. 9,000 people took part in this when they did this in California. We're doing it with 1,499, so still on a fairly large scale. Lovely, you can put yourselves back. Just wanted you to see exactly what you were doing here. So here's how it'll work. The 4 people in the front will stand up one at a time with their balls of paper. So the first one will be red, then the chap will just hold, the lady will hold the red one up in the air like that. Then you will have 7 seconds between you to reach forward and pick up it'll be a red brick first, so the same colour, that you think has got the matching number, all right? And you'll put that there in front of you. Does that make sense? You're trying to match the number, except you will be doing this with the bricks face down and mixed up, so you won't be able to see what bricks you're taking. So if you do that for me now, just sort of mix them up, turn them over, swap them around, just keep them this side of the line, so you won't be able to see what numbers you're picking. The chances of them getting this right now under these conditions, blindly picking bricks to match numbers that nobody could know, are astronomically small. The exact odds, if you're interested, are... Good, thank you, you mix them around a bit, good. The exact odds, if you're interested, are 1 in 280 billion, 63,590,219. It's 1 in that. The chances of them getting this right. There you go, so a cheap souvenir of the evening for you. Enjoy. All right, good. So we begin. Thank you. Would you stand up with the red one, please, madam? This is our first one. Hold it up in the air. Don't open it up. The number must be secret. Hold it up in the air. Red, go. Take a red brick, put it in line. Good. Excellent. Sit yourself down. Next is yellow. Hold it up for me, please. Up you get. Hold it up in the air. Yellow, go. Excellent. Nicely done. Remember, you can reach across each other. Sit yourself down. Thank you. Next is green. Up you get. Thank you. Go. Green. Good, a bit of reaching across, that's nice, lovely. Thank you very much, and you can sit down. You've got long enough to take a bit more time if you want, and last is blue, isn't it? Hold up in the air. Blue, make it a good one. Make it a good one, good. Harry reaching right across there, put it in line. Thank you so much, brilliant, beautifully done. You can sit down. Can you just bring up this cloth at the back? Just bring that up, just cover up the remaining ones, just so there's no confusion. You might need to pull them back a little bit. Brilliant, thank you. If you go and sit back down with your balloons, and a round of applause for our brick pickers, thank you. I need the 4 of you in the front now to open up your balls of paper. Make sure you can read the handwriting. And if people have just drawn a cock and balls, now's a really good time to say. All right, you only care about your own colour. Don't worry about anybody else's colour. And if they've got your colour wrong, just give me a no. But if they happen to have got it right, you must stand up, turn around to face the people up at the top at the back and shout, yes! For those people up there. If you don't do it really big and loud, I'm just going to make you do it again and again and again until I'm happy. So please go for it. All right, put some oomph into it. So we begin with red, and we begin with Harry's choice here. Harry went for 2, is that correct? Oh, okay, never mind. All right. Yellow, who's on yellow? 5, is that correct? No, not a good start, Harry. Green, who's on green? A 0. 2 in blue? No, that is so bad it angers me, Harry. Never mind, let's see if Kelly's done any better. We have in red a 1, is that correct? Go on, do it, do it. Yes! Yes! Excellent, nicely done. In yellow, a 9. No, okay, all right. Green, good start though. Green, 6. No. Give a shout out, this is right. 8. No. All right, 1 out of 4, not bad. Let's do the last ones really quickly. Shout out, these are right. Red, 9, and then 0. 3 in green, 0 in blue. No, 1 out of 12. Proof, ladies and gentlemen, proof that clairvoyancy is bollocks. Thank you so much for coming, and good night. Of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. It actually doesn't work for a very good reason, which is that you had no way of seeing those numbers down there. So the only way you could have done it is by being genuinely clairvoyant. Therefore, it doesn't work, and that's what they found out in the TARG experiment. But they also found out something else, which is a little more interesting, which is that it can work surprisingly well, excuse me, when you do know the numbers, but you just don't know that you know them. Like the order of the bricks, because you mix them yourselves, face down, yes? But you did do that yourselves. So although, of course, consciously they have no idea which brick is which, unconsciously you could say, well, of course they do, because they did it themselves. They saw it, they did it themselves. At some level, they would know. And you didn't know those numbers down there because you didn't see them, but you did see these numbers here, because I made you look at them just before you did the experiment. 25th of February, 1968, the date of the TARG experiment. Remember that up there, please. 9,027 people took part. You see, you could read this here as the 25th of the 2nd, the 25th of February, 1968. And 9,027 people took part, plus these 3 here, bring it to a total of 9,030. They have stacked the date of the original experiment and the total number of participants. Congratulations. But that's not all. That's not all. There's about 100 balloons or so in the room at the moment. If you shake those balloons, you will note there is something inside each balloon. Each balloon contains a raffle ticket. Each raffle ticket shows a 4-digit number. Now, in a moment, not yet, you're going to pop them and have a look at your numbers. And one of you will have 2502, another one of you will have 1968, and a third one of you will have a raffle ticket that says 9030. I need those 3 of you out there. There will be 3 of you to stand up so we can get a microphone to you as quickly as possible. Are you ready? Apologies to all balloon phobes in the audience tonight. Fingers and ears. Start popping now. Go. 9030, 2502, 1968. 2502, 1968, 9030, stand up, let us know where you are. Should be 3 of you quickly, please. Up you get, we can get mics to you. None of you? All right, those 3 numbers must be on 3 raffle tickets in 3 balloons somewhere in this room. Now, just think this through. Hang on. You caught the balloons at random, yes? As they bounced through the air. You caught them at random, yes? And then you chose these 3 people at random, yes? Yeah, into the mic, yes?
Yep.
So there's no way I could have controlled which balloons would end up on stage, correct?
Not at all.
Good, excellent. Let alone what numbers you stacked. Take a pin, take a pin, take a pin. Now, take your balloons out of the little stands, or hold on to the balloons. When you pop them, make sure you pick up your own raffle ticket, but don't look at the number. Just pick it up, but do not look at the number yet. Go, pop the balloons. Pick up your own raffle ticket. There's yours there, Kelly. Stand up for me, Harry. You stack 2502, the day and month of the experiment. What does it say on your bit of paper? In your balloon, what does it say?
2502.
2502. Will you show them in the front there for me, Harry? Thank you, Kelly. Up you get. 1968, you stack. What have you got?
1968.
1968, show them in the front. 1968. And up you get. What have you got there?
9030.
9030. Show them in the front there. Well done. 3 out of 3. You can leave your pins on the chairs. You can head back to your seats. Give them a hand, our brick stackers. The chances of that happening, thank you. The chances of that happening are astronomically small. You know that. Well, you know, I gave you the exact odds. Can I borrow that for a second? Astronomically small. Thank you very much. Are they right? Is that correct? Yeah, if you don't read those as columns going up now, but you read them as coloured rows going across, they have stacked between them 280,603,590,219. They've stacked between them the odds, thank you, of them stacking those odds in the first place. Thank you for coming tonight. Come here, take a bow. Take a bow. Oh, hang on. Sorry. 1 last balloons. One final balloon to pop. Sorry, I completely forgot. Okay, so there is one special balloon in this room. Just come here for me. We know it's a special balloon because it has a special raffle ticket inside. And we know it's a special raffle ticket because it's got a little message on the back, and it's the only one with a message on the back. Now, please think carefully. Did you or did you not catch that balloon entirely at random as they fell from the balloon hatch, yes?
Yeah, completely.
Sure? Happy?
Yep.
And you've been holding on to it ever since?
Yep.
You haven't let go of it?
Nope.
No one's taken it off you. You had it in your hand when you were throwing out the balls of paper, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, one special balloon. About a 1 in 100 chance that it's that one there. Take a pin. Okay. Pop the balloon. Pop the balloon on the count of 3. My fault. Too late. Pick it up. Into the mic. Yes or no? Is there something written on the back?
No.
On the back. Okay, that's just gone wrong. Has any one of you caught the wrong balloon? No reason to blame yourself. That's fine. Has somebody got something written on the back of their raffle ticket? Would you please just check for me? Don't say what it is. Just a yes if you've got something written on the back of your raffle ticket. Anybody not popped their balloon yet? Anybody still holding on to their balloon? Pardon? Oh, yes. Can we get a light on that? Is that... Oh, that's... Thank you. Okay, all right, I don't know. But presuming that's not it there, can you just check on the... Can you check anything on your back of your raffle ticket? Give me a yes, please. Oh, kidding. A net! Yes, can we get a net back out? Or... Annette's probably been packed away. Have we got a stick or a ladder or something? So if this is your birthday balloon, you do need to see it. Do we have anything backstage? All right, hang on. Entertain the audience. Thank you. Sorry, is that long enough? Forget that, that's lovely. All right. Okay, all right, you do need to... this isn't going to work, because it's not even... Okay, can we open the balloon hatch? Let's open the balloon hatch. Can we open the balloon hatch? I don't know why I'm doing that. It's not even a real lever. It doesn't do anything. It's not attached to anything. Can we open the balloon hatch? Coops, can we open the balloon hatch? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, all right, you need to, if this is your balloon, you do need to see it. We're filming it, and it's the end of the show, and it's your birthday. Fuck it, you're not going to drink that, so... You stay over there, please. Stay over that side. I don't really know what this is even made of. It's a real working boiler. It's very hot. If one of... Oh, Christ. Oh, God, I've broken the set. I've got to be careful. I'm a borderline national treasure. Oh, wow, look at you all. You look amazing. Should have brought the broom, shouldn't I, just realising that now. Are you filming this, Coots? All right, so people can see upstairs. I can't believe this is happening on the night we're filming it. This is really embarrassing. I don't think this is gonna... No, this is rattling. There is a bar here. Hang on, this is okay. Oh, Jesus, don't look down. Is that gonna... If one of you has got the raffle ticket and you're just not saying because you don't want to shout out... That's okay. There's a little bit... Oof! The irony. I lost my shoe. Okay, go on. Oh. Abby, pick it up, pop it quickly, please. Get the raffle ticket out. Take the raffle ticket to the microphone. If there's something on the back of it, you need to read out clearly and slowly and clearly into the mic what it says if there's something on the back.
Happy birthday, but we still don't know the secret 4-digit number.
We still don't know the secret 4-digit number. That's the number those people upstairs generated by writing down numbers on scraps of paper, and then those 4 numbers that you chose in the order that you picked them to those people in the front few rows. Let's get those 4 people standing up now. Stand up, please. Turn around to face the audience right up at the top. We're going to shout, and I mean shout at the top of your voice, those numbers to the people in the rest of the audience at the top of your voice, please. Red? 1. Yellow? 4. Green? 9. Blue? 9. 1499. Abby, you're going to read the raffle ticket. You're going to shout the numbers loudly. Go.
1499.
1499, the secret number. And that is a red 1, a yellow 4, a green 9, and a blue 9. That is the total number of you here in the audience tonight. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming. Thank you for plugging this place out. And thank you for playing. Good night.
A guy and a girl up here, so let's throw the kitten again over your shoulder any way you like. There's our random person. Oh, straight. Reese. Reese Smith, stand up for me. Thank you. Would you throw that again for me? Get a lady up here too. Great, stand up for me there. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie and Reese, would you both come up? Let's give them both a big hand. Down you come. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, I'm going to put you over here. That's all right. Just stand right there for me. Turn and face me. Thank you so much. Reese, Debbie, hello. Would you go and stand by the mic for me? I'm just going to talk to Debbie for a second. Please stand there. Don't run off or touch anything. Good. Debbie, face the front for me. I'd like you, please, you're going to think of the surname or the name of someone that you knew when you were young.
Okay.
All right, I will tell you this person's name. All right? Now, again, as for all of you, I have prearranged nothing with you. I haven't met any of you before, correct? Have you got somebody in your mind?
Yeah.
I will tell you this person's name. It is the surname I'm going to go for. Christian names are a little easy to stumble across sometimes. So it's the surname I'm after. If you know it's like Smith or Brown or something like that, please do change it for something not so immediately common. Equally, if it's a very long name, more than 6 or 7 letters, again, change it. Are you happy with what you've got? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So you just say the surname to yourself over and over again, please. Just keep repeating that in your mind. Nothing out loud. Don't move your lips. Just keep saying it to yourself. Thank you. All right. Reese, I'm going to... is there a double meaning in it, the surname?
No.
Like a word within the word?
Oh, yeah.
Just focus on the image a little clearer, make it as bright and vivid. Genuinely, please do this for me, as you can. If you imagine the name itself is written in the air, we'll get you to write this down. This will help lock it in your mind. Also means if we need to, we can prove what you were writing off, so people don't think you're just going to say yes to help me out, but obviously don't let me see this, so it does take the challenge out of it somewhat. So just the surname, please. Large, clear, block capital letters. Great. Done that?
Yeah.
Great. If you can fold up the bit of paper for me again, Debbie. All folded up?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, can I take the pen back off you? Just the pen, not the bit of paper, thank you. Just for the record, though, if you just hold the bit of paper, I won't look, but you cannot see through the paper. Cannot read any writing or see any letters through the paper, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, great, thank you very much. You can hang on to that, just put that in your pocket or hang on to it for me, that's great. All right, face the front for me. Stay right there, just keep thinking of the name. I'm going to ask you, Reese, you're going to draw something for me. Right. All right, put your hands by your sides for a second. Now, if ever you see a psychic attempt this, not this, obviously there's nothing psychic about that, that's just fingers. My fingers are bending. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. They're, no, please. They are relying, please. They are relying on you drawing something familiar or predictable.
Right.
So, Reese, your task here is to, try and catch me out a little bit. Draw something you don't think I could just guess.
Right.
All right. So please, don't draw a house. Don't draw a stick man. All right.
Okay.
Please don't draw a penis.
Right.
It's not that look in his eyes, but something that you can draw clearly and vividly. Don't go overboard on detail. Try and keep it relatively simple.
Right.
Got something?
Absolutely.
All right, great. I'm going to give you a pen and paper to do that for me. When you've drawn it, you draw it nice and big and clear. You hold it up against yourself like this so nobody can see. But you stare at the easel and you imagine that picture that you've drawn is on there. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
All right, so do that for me now, nice and large and clear. Don't let anybody see. When you're done, hold it up against yourself. Okay. All right, face in the front for me. 2 rules. The first rule is this, Debbie. You need to look at something that you can focus on comfortably. The lights might be a bit bright up there, but just pick something that you can focus on and just look at for me. All right, second rule is this. Let me just get that here. there. All right. Second rule is this. You just think of the name, you just say the name to yourself over and over again. Or if I ask you to think of a letter in the name, you just think of that letter over and over again. All right? It means if you get nervous or flustered, you can just bring your mind back to that letter or back to the words. So let's start with a letter somewhere in the middle. If you can just think of a letter somewhere in the middle of this name for me. Have you got one? Okay, so just looking out there. You don't even need to say yes for me. Just keep thinking of the name. Actually, I may not be able to do this with you. I may frustratingly need to send you back. Was that an N? It was?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, maybe this will work. Then can you think of another one? Maybe at the end somewhere. Got one? Oh, you flick it. S.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, all right, I'm going to use you. Let's keep... Can I put your hair behind your ears? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just going to bring your hair around like this. Okay, Reese, keep hold of that. Make sure I don't see it. Just keep it up against yourself. I want you staring, please, at the card on the easel, imagining that picture's there. You're doing great, Reese. Thank you. All right. I'm going to try and make you say the name out loud. You must not say it. You say nothing at all. Don't even say a word until I tell you what I think it is. And then you can say yes or no or freak out or whatever. But until that point, you say nothing, all right? And whatever you do, do not say the name, okay? So what is it? What is it? Okay, plosive sound at the beginning. You can see it. Plosive sound at the beginning. So that could be like a B or a P or something. Careful. A B at the beginning, I think. Please be careful. Don't give anything away. All right, so we've got a B at the beginning. Just keep saying it to yourself over and over again. Nothing, don't move them. Barnes, B-A-R-N-E-S, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much indeed, Debbie. Thank you so much. Debbie, ladies and gentlemen, let's you go back. Well done, Debbie. Thank you so much. Well done, Debbie. Thank you very much indeed. All right, don't let me see the drawing. Put the whole thing in the envelope for me. The whole thing in the envelope. Just drop it in for me. Drop the whole thing in, please don't let me see it. If any of you see it, please don't say anything. I'd like you to head over to the mic for me. Thank you. All right. So, Reese, I lied to you. All right, I lied to you because I told you that by not drawing all of those things that we do tend to draw, like houses and stickmen, that it makes it more difficult. It doesn't. It makes it easier. Because it means that instead of drawing all those kind of things, you end up sort of going into yourself a little bit and drawing something that reflects a side of you, or your emotional state, or your response to being here, or any of those things, personal things. So the question is, what can we tell about Reese just by looking at him? You're obviously going to be clearly very confident as a performer, of course you are, so what you've drawn will tend to reflect a kind of a friendly, relaxed thing rather than a kind of aggressive or pointy thing. It's immediately the first thing I'd say. I think also whatever it is, you'll decorate it, you'll do something to it that will make it that little bit more, because this is what you're like. You're that little bit, it'll be something that, okay, I've got a face in front of it, I've got an idea. Friendly and soft. Just keep facing the front. Don't look. Keep facing out the front for me. I'm going to go for this. Please don't look. No looking. Don't look, Reese. But there'll be something else to it, and I think it'll be probably that. All right. Do not look, Reese. But I'd like you to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. Don't look. Oh, God. It's going to be something, either that or it's the little details. I'm not sure. There'll be some little detail. All right, Reese, into the microphone, nice and clearly. What did you draw?
Cat.
A cat?
Yes.
Wait, hang on. Any details?
Stripy cat.
Stripy cat. Oh, it was the... Show me what you got. Show me. Oh, I'm going to give myself that. It was the first one. Reese, look, I'll show you. I got rid of it, but I did do that one first. Thank you very much indeed, Reese. I'll let you go back. Reese Smith, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for that. Let me hand out some of these. Just some pens and paper. Would you just pass those to people around you, please? Just grab a pen and paper, please, quickly as you can. You're not going to come up on stage, so don't be embarrassed. Just, thank you. Do you mind picking those up and just pass them around? So, just in those areas there, take a bit of paper and a pen. All you've got to do is just write down the name of somebody famous. That's all I want you to do. Please, write the name of somebody famous, and I mean megastar famous, please. Not me, it's embarrassing, but anybody else, but really well known. When you are done, fold it up. Good. While you're doing that, would you put your hands up for me downstairs if you've always wanted to be able to paint, but you can't? Put your hands up. You'd love to be able to paint. You just can't. Okay, good. That's loads of you. Keep your hands up. Can we just get that to somebody, please, with their hands up? Give it a throw. That's going to be you. Up you get. What's your name, sir? Anthony. So you don't paint? Not at all. But you would like to be able to, genuinely. So now I have to introduce you to Annette. Can we have a net out on stage, please? Can we have a net? Come on. Come on. This is a net. Come on. What? Very simple play on words. Would you drop them in for me? Just drop the papers in, where are they? Just, thank you very much. Lovely, drop them in for me. Thank you so much, sir. Drop that in there. Some over here as well. Thank you very much. Drop them in for me. Cheers. Thank you, and some more there. Thank you. Any others? Is that the lot? Okay, your name again was? Anthony. Would you get yourself to the bottom of these steps here? Give Anthony a hand. Up you come, Anthony. I just want you to take one out. Don't let anybody see what's on it, but I need you to open it up and just give me a yes or no as to whether or not you know who the person is, because sometimes people think they're famous names and they're not that famous. Don't let anybody see, Anthony. Just a yes or no. Do you know who the person is?
Yeah.
Fold the paper up, put it in your pocket, get it properly out the way, and then get yourself up here. Anthony again, ladies and gentlemen, up you come. Just stand over here for me, thank you. So, Anthony, have you ever tried painting or drawing a portrait?
No.
No? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, but now that reaction, take that in your left hand for me. That reaction is what a lot of people do. I do paint portraits, but I'm aware that people do find them difficult, find them quite intimidating. And the reason why, I think, is that we get very caught up in all the psychological baggage that comes with the fact that it is a face that we're trying to paint. So there are tricks, there are things that you do that just psychologically dissociate you from the process. So painting upside down is one thing. Another trick, which is what we're going to do, is to split the process into two. So you're going to do one half of this, which is just to picture this famous person. That's all you've got to do is picture that person in your mind as clearly as you can. My job is to then get what's in your head and get it on the canvas. That makes sense? So you're going to paint the picture, you're just going to paint it through me. So I need to tune in with you first, Anthony. Just hold on there, hold a little tighter there, and take a look at my right hand here. And I want you now, in your mind, to start to will this hand to move. And you've got to instruct me now in your mind, clearly in your head, which way to go. Keep focusing. If I go the wrong way, you've got to think no. You've got to think no, just nice and clearly, nice and clearly. Just think which way. Think which way. That's good, just really clearly. Just mentally push or pull this hand now in the right direction. Use your willpower. It won't move unless you will it to move. Focus on it, think of one of those directions. Go, really clearly. Clear it, much clearer in your head, please. Much, much clearer. You're thinking this way here?
Yep.
You are, good. Now you get the idea. Now you get the idea. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but with a face. Are you ready?
Yes, sure.
Good. And let's go. Come round here for me. So, pillowcase is very important for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't want you thinking that I'm just looking for Anthony's reactions. I'm not. But more importantly, it means that Anthony won't be able to see what I'm painting, so he doesn't have to feel any responsibility for how well or for how badly it's going. What I need you to do, you can drop that hand down for me now, is to picture this face, this person's face, clearly in front of you on a screen. As you do that now, keep that image big and bright and clear. Hold on again here for me. Hold on again there. You're holding onto my wrist again.
Yep.
Just in case you're wondering. Imagine for me that you've got like TV controls and you can just start to turn up the brightness a little as you look at this picture. So you turn up the brightness, becomes a little brighter, that's good, so it's nice and clear. And the whole picture just moves into focus, that's good, that's good. Now you're going to start to move your mind's eye slowly across the picture and you're going to be showing me where to paint. Just start to think where I'm going. You're going to give me some, that's good. We're just getting that's good. Just a sense of a shape or something, some white on black here. So just focus around the white areas. That's good. We're just starting to get a shape here. That's good. Okay. Where are we going now? Just that's lovely. Good. Okay. Might need a bit more detail from you at some point, Anthony. Take a little step back there if you don't mind. Is it the Queen? No, you're doing well. You're doing really well. Okay, let's just go up the top. Give me a sense of a shape up the top. Let's give me a sense of something up there. What are we doing? Okay. Okay, good. That's good. Where are we going? Down here. Okay, that's good. Slow down. Take a little step this way. Come in a bit. Okay. Okay, just keep... That's very good. That's good. You're joining up and that's good. So keep it nice and clear. Nice and clear and vivid. All right, hang on. Let's go back to the middle. Give me something in the middle. Right in the middle. All right. What's here? There's something there. Show me what's there. Okay, come over the other side. Yeah, something there as well. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Oh, go up the top a minute. Okay, just keep, there's something up there. Okay, I see what you're doing. Can we stop the music for a second? Stop the music for a second. I think I know who this is. Be careful you don't say who it is by accident, but am I right in thinking this is not, at least not principally, it's not like a big name Hollywood actor. It's not quite that, is it?
No.
No, it's somebody in a different area of life. It's somebody who is male, but dead now, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I think I know where we're going with this. I'm going to just move you back. There's a chair behind you. I'm going to guide you to it. Got it just there? Right, sit yourself down. Anthony, you've done this so well. I'm going to carry on without you. After a couple of minutes, though, I'm going to take the pillowcase off, and I need you at that point to shout the name. And don't look at what I've painted until after you've shouted the name. You've done this really well. I think what it was, you were just taking something a bit more literally than I meant it, and that slightly threw me, but I think I can finish this off on my own now. Right, okay, here we go. Let's try and... Fantastic. Thank you so much. Anthony, everybody. Beautifully done. Thank you. Good. Thank you very much.